Good morning and welcome to Vlogtober day 11. It's Sunday and it's actually, well, quite late on in the morning actually. Haven't really done much this morning. Played with the kittens a little bit, that's about it. But now I'm going to actually get a cup of tea and I'm going to sit down and do a little bit of sock knitting. The kittens have had a full morning of running riot around the front room. So they've worn themselves out, so they're in their little pen now having a nap. So I thought I might take advantage of the quiet time and sit and do a little bit of knitting. So yes, and then it'll be lunchtime, and hopefully after that I'll get into my sewing room and get some sewing done. I might do a bit of baking later on because we need 1 or 2 bits and we need some more bread. That's the trouble, you have fresh bread, everybody eats it. So I'll catch you a bit later. Rhubarb chutney on cheese sandwich, lovely. This is the chutney that I made, I think it was July or August time. I've just opened the jar and it's absolutely gorgeous. And I've had a very relaxing day actually, probably a bit too relaxing because to be honest it's nearly tea time and this is probably the first time I've actually picked the camera up today, which is not very good when you're daily vlogging. I think yesterday I decided that Sunday I would like a quiet day and try and get on with my knitting because as you know I'm knitting autumn socks and it's been taking me ages to get the first sock finished, so I thought, well, Sunday, quiet day, relaxing day, try and get some sock knitting done. So I've spent a good part of the day probably in the living room with the kittens, obviously playing with them and keeping an eye on them and everything. But then we had little visitors that came. There was a little knock on the front room window and there's one of the granddaughters stood there. So I think they'd gone out for a walk, so they decided to pop round to really look at the kittens. So obviously they're not coming in or anything at the moment. We're still social distancing and everything. So I woke the kittens up and I sat them on the windowsill because obviously they are playing on the windowsill. And they were ever so good. They sat there and the girls were looking through and tapping on the glass and the kittens were trying to catch the fingers and everything. And and this is the first time I've actually seen the kittens live. So I think they really enjoyed seeing them and seeing what they're like. And they can actually tell them apart. They do a lot better than Kevin. I think he's the only one who can't tell who is who. Anyhow. So, apart from doing that, I mean, they've just been running riot as normal. They're so full of energy. They just love to play and chase around. So they have been out of the front room again. Charlie and Elsa have been outside at that point. So they've had a bit of a run round in the hall and been upstairs and that. And then, obviously, when they're back in the pen, we've left the front room door open to see if we can get Charlie or Elsa to come in. Charlie comes in and has a sniff and he's not interested. Off he goes. Elsa won't come in at all. No, she knows they're there, but she won't come in. So, but you know, we know it takes a while to get used to obviously the kittens and everything. So we'll just keep trying. We'll get there eventually. Anyhow, I thought I would show you this. I've finished my sock. I'm just going through the kitchen to come out to do some filming. I'm thinking, my sock looks funny. My foot looks really massive. I've got my sock on my blocker the wrong way around. Oh, I can't believe I've just done that because I'm thinking, my foot's not that size. what have I done wrong here? And then it just dawned on me that I put my sock on the wrong way. But anyhow, I've got to sew in my ends yet. But I'm going to leave that because I want to just sort of crack on and get on with the knitting now. So yeah, that's them finished, and I think it looks okay without the green going across here, but yeah, but I love the colours and it fits lovely, so I'm really pleased with that. So yeah, so hopefully tonight I will get the next sock, well, the second sock cast on, and maybe tomorrow I might start and get my Halloween yarn put into 2 bowls and see if I've got a ball of orange to go with it. So, and then I can just maybe try and do a little bit on them as well. I might take them to work and see if I can just work on them a little bit. So I'll be working on 3 socks in one go, I think. So yes, I've just escaped now. So Kevin and Adele are in the front room. The kittens are fast asleep at the minute. I'm not surprised they'll have worn themselves out. They've just been chasing around like crazy things. So they should be quiet for a little while. So I thought I'll sneak out here and get a little bit of sewing done. So I've got my 2 bags from yesterday all pinned up and ready to go. So I'm going to do that, and then let's see, it might be a case of then getting some tea. I might even get the bread on and everything like that, and then I can get back out here and hopefully get on the embroidery machine then, because it's all sat there waiting for me, so I'm raring to go. So I will catch you a little bit later on. Well, I hope you enjoyed that little bit of machine embroidery. If you watched me yesterday, you know I said I wanted to, let's put that down a little bit, there we go. I wanted to do a tea cosy for Halloween. Well, the fancy pumpkin design that I bought was a bit too small for the tea cosy, and the pumpkin stack, I thought it was going to be a little bit too tall because then everything's just in the centre. So I had to look on my embroidery machine to see what designs I've got. Anyhow, I did have the Hocus Pocus designs, as you'll have seen. So, oh look, another glorious morning. It makes me sick. Well, I had to have that, didn't I? And I have actually got the Sanderson sisters as well, which I thought I might not have bought, but I have done. So I'm going to do that on something else. So this is the finished thing. As you can see, my camera is still wrong way around, but you know what it says. And for the inside, I have lined it with the pumpkins. Now, this is some fabric I bought several years ago, and I got it on sale as well at a show, which that was brilliant. So yes, it's nice and padded, and I think this fabric that I've used for the front, that's actually quite a thick one, and I do believe it's an upholstery fabric, and I'm sure I bought it from Dunelm. So yes, like I said, chuffed to bits with it. So I will take some photographs in the morning in the light when it's on my teapot, and then I'll put that on the start of the next vlog. So yes, that's my evening. So 10:20 now, so I need to tidy up now and go inside because I need to edit this vlog and get it uploaded. So I just want to say thank you for joining me, and hello and welcome to any new subscribers. It's lovely to have you here, and I will see you all again tomorrow. Bye for now.